I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you live in the Western world, so like Canada, the United States, Europe, like most places in Europe, like France and Britain, you almost definitely do not have parasites. TikTok specifically is full of these fake health pseudoscience, pseudo-health accounts fear-mongering and saying you are full of parasites, you need to buy these expensive cleansing products to get rid of all of the parasites and worms in your body. I promise you that if you live in one of these Western first world countries, whatever, you almost definitely do not have parasites. Parasites are very easily taken care of and avoided by like Western hygiene stuff, or by like, for example, there are like, is trichinella a parasite? Yeah, trichinella is a parasite found in pork, but if you cook your pork right, you are not going to get trichinella. An example, one of the most common parasites in the world is malaria, found in a bunch of different types of mosquitoes, but in the Western world, like Canada specifically, it is not the right conditions for the mosquitoes that carry malaria, so we don't have malaria here. That might change due to climate change, but as of right now, we do not have malaria in Canada. Additionally, some of the other very common parasites, such as guinea worm, they can't survive in this climate. There's also other common parasites such as pinworm and hookworm, but again, since the Western world is generally way more sanitized, and I'm not saying this like, I'm not meaning this as anything but hygienic, there's like a literal thing called the hygiene hypothesis, which I will go into in a second, but the Western world is way more sanitized, so most of the parasites that you could get, like hookworm or pinworm, are killed before they can even enter your body. Now, in non-Western world places that are a little less wealthy and have less availability to sanitation products, parasites are way more common because there's not the proper means and tools to successfully get rid of them, such as clean drinking water and proper cooking and sanitization products that get rid of the parasites. Now, the hygiene hypothesis is a hypothesis posed by parasitologists and immunologists that there is such a lack of parasites in the Western world that it is causing an increase in allergies and autoimmune disease. Because I've talked about this before, there is a link between the part of your immune system that takes care of parasites and also causes allergies. So when the part of the immune system that gets rid of parasites does not have any parasites to get rid of, it decides that something is a parasite, such as self cells, like joints for arthritis, or pollen for allergies. It's like, that looks like a parasite to me, and so it causes the same immune response that it would a parasite, even though there are no parasites present. So basically, what I'm trying to say, no, you are not filled with parasites. If you live in the Western world, it is very, very unlikely that you have any sort of parasite, and if you do, it can very easily be taken care of by going to your doctor and getting a prescription of anti-worm, like dewormers, anti-parasitic drugs, etc. You can get rid of it very easily. You do not need to do these expensive and often not great for your gut cleanses. Oftentimes, these cleanse things are super harsh and actually get rid of the beneficial microbes in your gut, which can cause a bunch of other problems. So, yeah, you are almost definitely not full of parasites.